I'm Danelle Hare, the Small Business and Entrepreneurship Manager with Loudoun County Economic Development. Today, we're going to go through the application process and show you how to submit your application for the 2022 Loudoun Innovation Challenge. The applications are being accepted now until noon on July 28th, 2022. All right, let's get to it. All right, let's get started by navigating to www.loudouninnovationchallenge.com. This is what the website is going to look like. And although the application can be completed on mobile devices, we recommend using a desktop computer in the latest browser version of Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox for the best experience. Applicants using Safari may have difficulty signing up. So the page will look similar to this, and we encourage you to read through the entire page to become familiar with the award categories, eligibility requirements, timeline, and other program information. So as you go down, you see all this stuff, how you're going to be scored, resources for your pitch event, the finalists for last year, and the timeline, terms and conditions. So as you go back up, if you have, okay. So as you go back up, you're going to click on the apply today to start the application process. So let's go ahead and do that. If you have applied for the Innovation Challenge in the past, or you would like to apply for the 2022 Innovation Challenge, you can sign up here using the email and password you've created. So my information is already in the portal, so I just plug in my email and my password. If I forgot my password, that's not a problem. You could just click on Forgot Password, plug in your email, and we will email you a link to reset your password. And it tells you right on the left, for new users, you'll be prompted to enter your email address and create a password. And then you can gain access into the portal. And again, for returning users, if you can't remember your password, just click on Forget Password and follow the prompts to reset. So let's go ahead and log in. But in order to get started for the first time, you must sign up to create your profile. So let's log in. And my profile is already complete, but I'm going to click Edit so you could see what information they're going to be asking you. Just the basics, your contact information, so your applicant's, your first name, your last name, the title, what your title is. So I just plugged in owner, your phone number, and an email. And please, with the email address, it's what the county staff is going to use to reach out to you about your application. So be sure you are regularly checking your inbox. So once you get your profile completed, you're able to start the Loudoun Innovation Challenge application. So I'm just going to save changes here. It's going to take me back. Okay, so as you scroll down, it says Get Started right up here. I already have a test application in, but when you first log in, you're going to see Add Another. So just keep in mind, as you submit your application, please note, only submit one application per category per business. Businesses may apply for more than one category. However, a business chosen to advance will only do so in a single category chosen at the discretion of the review team. So once you submit your application, you could go back in and just add another application for a different category. You will be able to start a second application from this page so that both or all will be attached to the same login credentials and profile. So as you click Open right here, this little blue button, note that the gray Submit button right up here, this gray button will turn green once all required fields are completed. As you proceed through this application, at any time, you can scroll down to the bottom So let me pull up the application first. So we're going to click open to start a new application. All right. And here are all of the questions. And as I was saying, you could save the draft form at any time. So let's scroll down to the bottom and I'll show you where you could save it. So right here. So you could click save draft. If you need to stop for any reason, you could come back to it. Okay, so let's go back to the top and fill this out. So I'm just going to do some test information in here. So you're going to plug in your first name, the last name of the business owner, business name as listed on your IRS form W-9. So I'm just going to put in best business ever. This is just a fake name. Best business ever, LLC. Okay, so it's going to ask you, are you currently a registered business in Loudoun County? It is an eligibility requirement to be a current Loudoun business or commit to securing physical office space at a Loudoun location within 6 months of accepting an Innovation Challenge award. So if you are currently a registered business, you're going to click yes, and then plug in your street address. Just 123 Main Street. I'm just plugging in some fake information here. Okay. And you're going to keep scrolling down. You're going to provide a link to your business website. So either link or plug it in. Okay. Does the legal business owner live in Loudoun County? Yes or no? Just hit that little radio button. And then which category are you applying for? So you're going to select one of these. I'm just going to do, for example, the clean energy innovation. Once you select one of these categories, this text box is going to come up. So it's going to tell you what the definition is for that category. And then you're going to need to articulate how your business meets the definition of this category. So I'm just going to type just test box answer in here, just so there's something written in that box. Okay, as we keep going, are you a for-profit business? Yes or no? I'm going to put yes. Do you have more than 100 employees? No. Are you pre-revenue? No. And then these other questions are going to drop down. Do you have more than 8 million in revenue? No. Have you received or made financial investments in your company? Investments include all cash contributions, real estate, and equipment for your business. So if you say yes, then you're going to have these drop-down boxes come in where you're going to need to fill in this information. If you have $0 invested for any of these, you would just put 0. So I'm just going to put some random information in here. Zero. Okay. As you go down, it's going to ask you the type of business that you are. So I'm going to just check LLC. How many jobs paying $68,031 or more do you plan to create in the next 3 years? I'm going to say 4 to 5 jobs. Okay, what is your NAICS code? So if you are unsure of what your NAICS code is, we provide the link here where you can look up your NAICS code. You're going to click continue. All right, then you're going to go down the page just slightly where it says NAICS search tool right here. You're going to click on that. And this is where you could search whatever your business is. So just for example, I'm going to just type in car wash and hit the search button. Okay, and there it is. Car washes, NAICS code 811192. So that's what I'm going to enter into my application, 811192. Go back, 811192. Okay. Do you have at least one principal who is a legal resident of the United States and at least 18 years old at the time of entry? Press yes. Is your business owned, controlled, or represented by members of the Economic Development Authority or by employees or officers of Loudoun County? I'm going to put no. And again, you're going to fill this out based on your business. If your application is selected to present to the Economic Development Authority, do you agree to attend and present your Innovation Challenge application in person on September 24th, 2022? Yes. If you previously applied for the Loudoun Innovation Challenge, please check which years you submitted below. If you have never previously applied, please select NA. So I'm going to put the past 2 years I've applied. What communities do you identify with or consider yourself a part of? This is an optional question. You do not have to enter it. I'm just going to select women-owned business. You could select more than one. Will your business see an increase in total square footage of new office space leased and or committed to in Loudoun County within 6 months of receiving a grant from the Innovation Challenge? And then it gives you some options here for that growth. So I'm just going to select 501 to 1,000 square feet. And then this is where it gets into where you have to articulate what the problem is and so on. And these are text boxes. And please keep in mind, there is a word count limit for them. The first box, the problem, what is the problem your product or service is seeking to solve? This has a 500 word count limit. So I'm just going to put okay. And as you could tell, I just tabbed in, this is a test application and it counted 5 words. Again, so you have a 500 word limit on that. Second one, solution. What is your solution to this problem and why do you believe it will be successful? Okay, keep going down. Your team. So what have you done to date to solve this problem and what qualities of your team give you a competitive edge? This has a 1,000 word count limit. Okay, just typing that in. Keep going down. So the plan, what is your financial and strategic plan to achieve your goals? This includes a high-level budget and how you plan to leverage program resources. And again, program resources is referring to, have you partnered with the Small Business Development Center? Have you attended the ICAP program, which is Innovation Commercialization Assistance Program? So what other programs within the county or the state have you leveraged to ensure that your business is going to succeed? So that's what you want to write in here. Okay, and that has a 1,000 word count limit. Okay, so now for the video pitch requirement. Let's see. You will be required to submit a 2-minute video pitch to continue the application review process for your business. Your application will not be considered complete without the video pitch. So please review the application criteria listed on the main portal and ensure your video pitch addresses the criteria. And then it'll ask you, do you agree to submit a video pitch? So just click yes. So it'll ask you, how do you intend to submit your video? You can either upload a video or provide a link. So just check either box and then provide a link in the text box there. So you do a YouTube video, Vimeo, any of those areas with a link. And then let me just, I'm going to leave that blank because I want to show you how your application, you won't be able to move forward unless all boxes are completed. So we'll come back to that. And then this goes into detail on what you need to include in your video pitch, which is also on the Loudoun Innovation Challenge website, how the judges are going to score you. So very transparent here, how you're going to be scored. And then It's going to go through the terms and conditions, and then you're going to answer the question here. The innovation challenge constitutes unconditional agreement to and acceptance of the terms and conditions. So you're either going to, I agree to the statements above, or you cannot do this. So once you submit that answer, then you're going to either hit save as a draft or mark as complete. I'm going to mark as complete because I want to show you if there's a field or a box that you didn't answer, it won't let you submit your application until you fill that in. I just want to scroll up to see if that's the only box that came up, and that looks like it is. Oop. Okay. And then I'll tell you there's one field that requires your attention. Okay, so let's go back down. Let's get I'm just going to grab a link. Go back down to that box. Okay, now let's try to submit it again. All right. So once you submit, it's going to take you back to the original portal. And keep in mind with your application, once you hit submit, mark complete, you cannot go back in and edit your application. So as you go through, you're going to want to save it as a draft until you are 100% sure that everything is complete. So once you do submit, mark as complete, you're going to go back to the portal, and you're going to see your green submission button. And within a few minutes, you will receive an email confirmation with a copy of your submission. You can view and print your submission from this page. All right, so if you want to apply for another category, you're going to go back to the portal, Loudoun Innovation Challenge, click that link. Okay, and as you scroll down, you're going to see, okay, the Clean Energy Innovation Best Business Ever, that was my test application that I just submitted. So if you want to apply for another category, you're going to just click on this, add another application, and it's going to take you through that same application. Once you are finished and you submit everything, you're good to go. You want to continue monitoring your email and phone for when the county staff will reach out to resolve any questions and advise on any next step in the application review process. I hope this was helpful. And if you need any additional assistance with your application, please reach out to myself, danelle.hayer@loudoun.gov, or you could call me at 703-582-8651. Best of luck to you.